As everyone's well aware, there's a great deal of prejudice that Americans have exhibited, not just now in terms of Muslims and also undocumented immigrants from Central and South America and other places, but throughout the ages. Italians, a lot of Southern Europeans were seen with suspicion and treated with hostility because there is this belief that they wouldn't assimilate, they couldn't assimilate, they're just too different. I think the way that the Chinese laborers who imported into California was horrible. And the Japanese internment, again, these are all situations where I think America has failed to live up to its promise. And I think the genius of our country is that we can bring people in from all these different places, and it doesn't matter what your ethnic origin is, you can become an American. And that our ability to assimilate in that way gives us our strength. It's why we're such a strong country still. Sure, we have lots of natural resources. Sure, we've been protected from invasion and war, partly because of the protection of two large oceans. But that economic activity, that cultural vitality at our heart, depends upon us successfully assimilating people into the point where they identify themselves as Americans. And so whenever we have that prejudice that prevents that, we're failing to live up to our promise, we're hurting ourselves. We need to expand the imagination of all Americans to see everyone as a potential fellow American. And what part of the main reason for these prejudice to break out is, one word for it is nativism, that the me-firsters, the people who think, well, tend to forget conveniently that they're immigrants themselves, that very few of the people who are exhibiting this prejudice are Native Americans in the accurate sense of the word. And whenever we have economic insecurity and economic downturn, it seems to be there's a group that wants to find a scapegoat to blame for this. And so I think it's important to recognize this is a historical pattern. It happens all the time whenever we have an economic downturn. And it's important that we don't let the flames of hysteria go out of control. It's important that we tamp it down, and we can predict almost with certainty that some group is going to become the scapegoat whenever there's an economic downturn. And that's what's happening now, particularly with the financial meltdown of 2008. And so we have to do what we can. We have to stand shoulder to shoulder with our fellow Americans and say, look, we're all Americans here. We need to stand in solidarity with one another. We need to accompany one another, and we'll get through this together, but we need to be faithful and believe in the vision of what this country can be, of what we as a people can be. And I think that's the way to overcome this prejudice.